Hey guys, Croftus here. In this video I want to talk about one detail from Alien Covenant that was confusing for probably everybody who's seen the movie. At one point, Captain Oram sees David trying to tame a neomorph. He kills the creature, turns to David and says, "I met the devil when I was a child and I've never forgotten him." Most people, including me, thought that Oram was simply implying that David is a devil-like figure because he felt compassion for the neomorph that killed a few of Oram's friends. But this wouldn't explain what exactly Oram meant while speaking about meeting the devil in his childhood. So in this video, I'll give you an explanation of that scene based on the interview with the actor himself and some other interesting clues from the novel that expand on that subject. First of all, Oram is a religious man, which is only addressed once at the beginning of the movie when he says that the company wouldn't trust a man of faith to lead the expedition. And probably because of that, he does have a bit of victimization mentality about himself. However, he also does seem to be genuinely faithful, which is explored even more in the novelization in many ways. Oram carries a pair of metal worry beads that he frequently fiddles with when stressed. Also in the novel, it is initially impossible to read the audio transmission because it sounded too random and incoherent. However, Oram links the incomprehensive speech to his memories of people speaking in tongues during strict Pentecostal upbringing. Speaking in tongues is a part of religious practice when words are altered just as much to lack any comprehended meaning but at the same time sound familiar. In the novel, Oram orders Mother to reverse the audio and eliminate inconsistent vowels and syllables, and only then the hidden audio signal is revealed and the crew is able to recognize Country Road Song. This is actually a really interesting scene because both speaking in tongues and speaking backwards are associated with tools of the devil. Speaking backwards is often used in horror movies to illustrate forces of evil, like in Stephen King's Shining with the word Red Room, which in reverse reads as murder. The twisted nature of the audio is another parallel between David and the devil, and it is Captain Oram who's able to see the true audio signal through devil-like distortions, which suggests that Oram can see through devil's lies. Before we get to the interview, I'll say a few words about Oram's upbringing. Raised in Pentecostal home, Oram is very serious, lacks a sense of humor, and believes that his participation on the Covenant mission is an act of providence. He may be a scientist, but he believes in a higher power and hopes that his mission will bring him closer to God. Pentecostalism is a form of Christianity that emphasizes direct experiences of the presence of God by the believer. Pentecostals believe that faith must be powerfully experiential and not something found merely through ritual or thinking. Billy Crudup explains in the interview that Oram grew up in Pentecostal and punitive family. If you didn't behave properly, you were physically assaulted, and you were taught in a very strict way what were rules, what was right and wrong. Oram suspected that people who taught him weren't as morally strong as they were putting out, and they were just brutally beating him. To Oram's mind, the devil was his grandfather who punished him, so that was an expression of the devil that Oram experienced. With this fact in mind, when he says that he met the devil when he was a child, essentially he could mean exactly what he said. As a child, he had painful and abusive experiences that through his faith he understood as an encounter with the divine form of evil or the devil. This line was a way to say that I can see through your lies, David, because I know what the evil looks like. But for some reason it doesn't make him more cautious, which results in his death. In the novel, after waking up right before the chest hugger emerges, Oram reveals to David that he dreamt of meeting God while unconscious. What do you guys think about this? Do you like Oram as a character? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content. My name is Croft and I'll see you in the next video.